One swing and up. Nice. Good. Swing, and I failed. No worries. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another vlog. We got another street lifting training vlog, and today is going to be weighted muscle ups. I'm super excited to share this with you guys today. So today I was doing some weighted muscle ups. For those of you guys who don't know, I'm competing in street lifting nationals in April, and that consists of weighted muscle up, pull up, dip, and squat. And this video series, the Train Street Lifting With Me series, is going to be dedicated to those 4 movements, while my other series, Talk and Train Calisthenics With Me, is more for my skill work. I'll be pumping content out for both, so don't worry if you prefer one style over the other. But weighted muscle ups is a relatively new thing I've been doing. I never really did much weighted muscle ups when I was doing muscle ups a lot, but now that I'm going to nationals, I do have to start training it. So let's see how I did this morning. The way these vlogs work is that I record all my attempts on my phone at the gym because I don't feel comfortable bringing a whole camera and tripod to the gym, and then we're gonna watch and react to my attempts together. So my first attempt is just a body weight muscle up. Swing up. Pretty smooth. I believe I did 2 if I remember correctly. Oh no, I did 1, okay. Always warming up with body weight exercises. Personally, for me, when it comes to warm-ups, I always like to warm up with the actual movement, but with the least amount of resistance possible. So if I'm warming up for weighted dips, I will just do body weight dips. Personally, like, that's the most effective warm-up for me. I don't really do anything else too much for warm-ups, besides, like, you know, shaking my arms around and maybe doing some band pull-throughs here and there. But all right, so now I put my gear on, I put my wrist straps on, and I think I did another set of body weight. So let's see. Go up. Smooth. Nice and explosive. I trained today. Oh, I did 2. Okay, sweet. Nice. This was at around 5:30 a.m. and usually at that time I am like not awake and my strength is nowhere near as good as it could be. So I need a Celsius, I need an energy drink to wake up. But despite it being 5:30 a.m., those muscle ups still looked pretty explosive. I'll take it. Now we throw on some weight finally. So starting off with 5 pounds. One swing and up. Nice. Good. The reason I stayed hanging on the bar and I like swung forward, swung back, and swung forward and went up is because in the competition I have to wait until a judge says start, and that could be like up to 2 or 3 swings before they say start. So I want to get used to dead hanging and then doing a muscle up instead of just going right into it right as I step off the box. But pretty solid attempt, 5 pounds. Next I threw on the 10-pound plate, and before we watch this one, the 10-pound plate, I purposely chose the big 10-pound plate instead of the small 10-pound plate because that looks so cool. Being able to do a muscle up with a plate on you, that looks sick. All right, anyway, so let's see it. Swing once or twice. Up. Nice. My knees bent a tiny bit on the way up, which is not ideal, but it's so hard to try and keep my legs perfectly straight. I'm trying to focus so hard on the explosiveness of the muscle up that my knees just are not engaged. My legs are not engaged in a straight manner very well. So that's something I need to keep on practicing. All right, next is gonna be 10 plus 5-pound plate, so 15 pounds. So this is my first attempt at 15 pounds. Swing, and I failed. No worries, because my next attempt, I stepped off the box and did 1 less swing and made it up. But if we watch this again in slow motion, on my way up, you see, look at my knees. My knees kind of, oh actually, no, that's not that bad. I thought my knees bent a lot more, but I feel like I used a good amount of momentum on this. It'd be close if this counts on competition day. I would like to clean up my 15 pounds up a little bit more. I just need to keep on remembering to engage my legs, keep them straight. Because if my legs bend and at the top it straightens, that's considered a kick, and it will not count as a rep. So not amazing, but also not bad at all. Muscle up with 15 pounds is still pretty sick. So all right, I did another attempt And wow, yeah, that one was a kip. That one was for sure a kip. I went flying up because of that leg drive. So definitely need to clean that up. And now after I did my heaviest set, I'm going to be pyramiding down. So now I'm back to the 10-pound plate and going for more volume. So nice rep. And I believe I did 2. Yeah. So 2 reps with 10 pounds. Very, very solid. And then now with 5 pounds, up. Good. And then went for another. Nice. That was clean. No leg bend. Very nice. So I think I have the 5 pounds down very, very well. 10 pounds I have down like, I'd say like 75 to 80%. Once I like work on that knee extension, I think it'll be like 100%. And then 15 pounds is, I think, like 50-50. I think a couple attempts I could do would count, and then a couple attempts would be considered a kick up or a kip. But yeah, that was my muscle up session for this morning. Overall, pretty solid. Body weight's good. My 5 pounds is good. 10 pounds is mostly good. And 15 seems to be kind of my upper end / max. Maybe I could do 20 pounds if I was like fresh and rested well, but I think 15 pounds is a good PR for me right now. Hopefully next session or by even next week, I can clean up my 15 pounds and then we can start adding like 2.5, maybe even 5 pounds to it. But I have 8 weeks to train my weight at muscle ups and get that number as high as I possibly can. But until then, I have a bunch of content waiting for you guys. I'll be continuing this series to show you guys my other movements, my pull-ups, dips, and squats. And on top of that, I have my Talk and Train Calisthenics series, which documents my skills journey. So I hope you guys are excited for all of that content. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at the Calisthenics Project for more calisthenics tips. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope to see you guys in my next vlog. And until then, peace.